Hi everyone, it's Rachel here. It's day, what day is it? 96 I think? Or is it day 97? Don't know. I'll work it out. Anyway, don't need my sewing machine. So I've opened my box. This is where I want to do my 100-day project thingamajiggy. I haven't trimmed those off there because I wanted to keep these. I think these could be fun things to play with, and I kept this because look, it's got a gusset, is that what you call it, like a thing, so I thought that could be fun. And that'll be my spine, so I thought we'd start working on this. I did have a request also to make a pouch for, like, if you had a little journal and you wanted to carry it around in your bag. I had a request how to make a pouch for that, so I might do that tomorrow. I'm going to start on this. I have no idea how I want it to be. I think this is going to be the front. Just let me think. Yes, I think it is. I would prefer, yes, that's the back to me. That's the front. So what I'm going to start doing today is, yes, I've had to move the arm up because it's quite big, so you can see. I'm just going to start randomly creating a background. Could be quite a boring video for you. I'm just ripping a brown paper bag here. That's always a good start. Now this side's a bit shiny, this side is not, so I think I might overhang it because I might have it turn the corner. And I think I'm going to use my PVA for this. I'm going to put a whole lot on there. I'm going to be as fast as I can because we really like the fun part, don't we? We don't want to see. And I don't know if I'll cover it all. I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do. As you know, I don't speed up my videos, so you'll have to put up with it. So I hope everybody's well. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Welcome to Cray Cray Land. It's very, very hot here today. Could be even, they said 36, but normally when they say 36 degrees Celsius, it's about 37 or 38 in fact. And we had to go out all morning and do all these errands, and as you know, I go a little bit crazy, get a bit nervous when it's hot, and that was certainly the case today. Lulu said I was scary driving along with all the lunatics on the road, and so we went and did our errands, and Lulu's dad got up early today, Steffi. He doesn't normally get up so early on the weekend, but he needed to sort. He changed phone provider for his iPhone, for his telephone, and the old company is still taking money out of our bank. So and it's been, you know, more than 2 months now. So he gets very annoyed about that sort of thing. And so he spent like 2 hours at where we have our bank account trying to, and they can't fix it. They can't. He wanted to, you know, say don't allow that anymore. I mean, it's so easy on PayPal to you just say, oh, I don't want to pay for that anymore, and you disable it. Well, they can't help him, so he's very crabby. And also the air conditioning literally stopped working in his car, just like that, from one day to the, no, not even from one day to the next, from one getting into the car. We went to the supermarket last weekend, I think it was on Sunday, I can't remember which day. I'm putting glue here, I've got no idea what I'm going to glue there. Just put the glue there for the sake of it. Anyway, so we and we drove, and we had the air conditioning blasting, happy as Larry we were. Get back into the car, dead. No air came out whatsoever. So the poor thing, I'm so mean I didn't give him my car this week, because he knows I can't cope with the heat. I go bananas. And if I have to go out, which I did have to go out, I won't go, because like if I had to go to the courier or something like that, which I went a few times this week, then I just refuse to get in my car and go if I don't have air conditioning. And so anyway, I said to him, you only have to drive up to work in the morning and come down in the evening, and you park in the shade really at work. So I don't have the option of parking in the shade here. There is no shade. So Anyway, so he's been going all week without air conditioning, and so then he decided, so he was all hot and bothered, and then he said, okay, well, I'm going to take, he needs to change his tyres because he's very naughty. They were pretty bald, and so he decided to go near where Lulu and I were doing the shopping this morning after all our errands that we had to do, and so we waited for him. And anyway, then they told him, oh, there's these other things breaking, but he only just fixed those things last year. So he's thinking, you know, because it's a new place, we haven't been to that place before, so it's really a tyre place. But he sometimes they tell you lies. They tell you lies because they want more money from you. So he's going to take it down to our regular mechanic, but very, very grumpy. It's a grumpy house today. We're all grumpy. I've sent them off packing, the two of them. I said, off you go. They've gone to the swimming pool. I said, get nicked, out the door. So they've gone off to the swimming pool, both of them as grumpy as can be, because also Stefano has this habit. When he can't find something, it's always someone else's fault. Like, he can't find his goggles. He wants to go and swim laps and he cannot find his goggles. And he's shaking his head at Lulu and me. Lulu shaking his head at me. Yes, Lulu and me. And like, you know, what have you done with my goggles? Well, I haven't seen your goggles, dear. You're in charge of your goggles. Don't blame everybody else. So really grumpy. Everybody's grumpy. It's a grumpy house. So anyway, we're going to see our tight as a butt friend tonight. Those of you who've watched my videos know what I'm talking about. It means he's a tightwad. But no, look, my husband's Italian. He comes out with very funny expressions. He was trying to say tight ass, excuse the expression. I hope there's no tiddlywinks watching. And he said tight as a butt, and I had to try and decipher what he was trying to tell me. Anyway, he's singing tonight, so we'll probably go and enjoy ourselves there. The only thing is, the guy that was really rude to Steffi and offended him, our friend, and that Steffi didn't really, just avoid it until he got over it, they're coming tonight, so we'll see how we go. So, but I really like his wife, and I haven't seen her for a while, so I'm very happy about it. It's a shame about the hubby, but you know, the wife is nice. Look, what a mess am I doing? I mean, you can switch off right now if you want to. I'm just trying to go fast because I don't want, this is the boring bit. I probably should have done it beforehand. Actually, I could turn the video off and join two together. That's always an option. So, yes, I'm just randomly covering this. I probably won't even like what I've done once I've done it. And I didn't put any glue there, did I? You've never seen anybody collage so fast. Right, whizzing along. I'm over my nervous Nelly because I've sent the ones that get me going out the door, even though I love them to death. Sometimes when Stefano's nervous, it makes me even more nervous. I get even more hot and bothered. So I told him he had to calm his farm. Calm your farm, husband, or otherwise I'll get going and then we'll all be in trouble because I'm the worst. Okay, let's put some more brown paper bag. You probably asked that. What is she doing? I don't know what I'm doing either. So that's a very good question. Very good question. Trying not to move too much. I've got the fan going. I've got my tunnel going. But we didn't have the aircon on all morning because we went out. Oh, so let me tell you more adventures. So then I did my shopping and I rang my husband. I said, where are you? Because I thought he might need a lift home because I didn't think they'd do his car so quickly because we didn't have an appointment or anything. And so we thought we'd have to bring him home and then go back there. But instead, no, they did it very quickly. So I said, anyway, I said he hadn't arrived yet there and he had still been at the bank grumbling. And so I said, well, we'll wait for you. I haven't had any breakfast. This was at 11 o'clock. I haven't had any breakfast. I'll go and have breakfast. Well, I went to the bar in the shopping centre and they'd run out of everything. And it was just so crowded. I mean, what were all these people doing at the supermarket, for heaven's sake, on a hot Saturday? I mean, why aren't they all at the beach is what I ask, because Italians love going to the beach and baking themselves. I couldn't understand why they weren't all at the beach. What were they doing in the shopping centre? I thought it was pretty safe to go there, that they'd all be at the beach, but they weren't. I guess the sales are on. That's what it is. There's always sales in July, so they're all there trying to buy things on sale. Anyway, so I said, okay, well, I won't go to that bar, and it was very hot. And we'd bought yogurt to have yogurt and fruit and mango and stuff for lunch. And so I didn't want, I took the yogurt out, I carried it around with me. We went to this other bar just out of the centre. And the guy that was, you know, serving in the bar just literally had his back to the door and just totally didn't even turn around to see if anybody came. I stood there for 5 minutes, got no service, and there was a old couple there having their brekkie, giggling because they could see I was there waiting, and this guy was not paying any attention whatsoever. So I just said to Lulu, this bar doesn't even inspire me. It doesn't look like it's got very good stuff. Let's go. So we went. So then, do you know where I ended up? I had breakfast at McDonald's. I had a muffin and a coffee, and actually the muffin was a little bit too sweet for my liking, but the coffee was very good. So, and it was air conditioned, whereas the guy at the bar had the door wide open. It was boiling hot. Can you tell I'm on a rampage? Total rampage. Got to get it all out. So yes, so the guy had the doors open. It was stinking hot there. So I went to Macca's, as we call it, or as my nephew used to call it, Max and Donald's when he was little. And I had nice coffee there and a muffin, as you do. And yes, so that was good. And it was right behind where Steffi was going to see about his car, so he just had to walk along. And then they were doing it quickly, but they gave him a very expensive quote to get all these extra things done that he's not sure that they need to be done. So he got the quote, and he's gonna, I think he's gonna take a day off on Monday and go and get it seen to by our regular mechanics, because they're very nice. And they know my father-in-law very well, and they respect him, so they always like to treat us well because of him. Like one time I went to this this looks like a dog's breakfast, doesn't it? It's just shocking. But anyway, it will come together, trust me. I'll probably end up covering up a whole lot of it anyway. So, you know, I do always often end up covering up what I've done, and people sort of watching like, why did she just put that down, and then why did she cover it up? Now, I'm just covering up the this paper does not tear very well. I think I'll just have to stick it down. I'm just covering up the bodgy background, and then I will get on to the decoration. I'm just covering up the cardboard. Although originally I had thought I wanted to see the cardboard, but then look at me, I'm covering it up. Those who know me know I change my mind every 5 seconds. So I'm very keen to get onto this project, I must say. And I have been working on my journals. Now I'm not sure, I made a list because I hadn't made a list, silly me. So I made a list, and I'm not sure that I'm doing the right thing, but anyway, I'll make them and I'll offer them, and then if they are unwanted, it's no problem, I will put them in my shop and do something that's wanted. So but I am progressing. I made a whole lot more ephemera. So I can't tell you, not ephemera pockets, and I can't tell you how much, like when you're making like 5 at a time, I can't tell you how much of that stuff gets eaten up. You just never have enough. I made so much yesterday, I can't tell you. I've got a whole pile, and I've filled 2 journals, and I already feel like there are certain things I need to make more. I've got coffee here. I figured I'm probably going to have a late night, so I might as well have a coffee, and I'll probably regret it because I won't sleep. And you'll notice it in the video tomorrow. Yeah, so I thought tomorrow, if I remember, see that's cracking. This is very bodgy paper. But anyway, that will have something over it. I'm not worried about it. That's one. This paper, for example, would not crack. This is a very good one. This is a very good one, this book. But I think I'm going to go with some straw paper. It's very good for this sort of thing. Very strong. And I think I'll glue that. Well, maybe I'll glue it like to there. And I'm glad I might overhang it just a little bit, because I might decide to go, oh no, I'm not going to go around the corner there. I've got the flaps, so they know I won't. I mean, this could really be a big mess, and I'll have to do it all again. It really could. It really could not be good. So I get the glue everywhere. Love these cards. You may have noticed. Okay. So put that there. Probably should just turn it, make sure it's, yeah, because I'm going to keep that flap. I think I'm going to keep that. I'm going to attach, the idea is I'm going to attach like some sari silk or something. Now that is not good, is it? It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it is a cardboard box. So that could go there. Why not? Don't worry, we will put something pretty on there as well. Just getting it covered. I probably should cover all of the inside as well. I was thinking I might, I don't know, I might like to put a fabric inside, you know. I hope I'm on screen because this is a very big thing. I did raise the arm so that you could see. Just put that there. I do have a wet tea towel near me so I can clean things. Yes, that's a very good piece, isn't it? Just smush that around. So, I mean, how quick was that? That's nearly covered. I probably should go ahead and cover the flaps and things as well. Maybe I'll use, what will I put up there? Just a maybe little piece of lovely brown paper bag. So this is more ready. The brown paper bag is sort of a ready sort of colour. And the straw paper, as a difference, just to give you an idea if you don't have it and you probably can't tell properly here, is more of a golden yellowy sort of colour. It's very warm. I'm just going to glue all of that down, smush it around. Oops. Now I wonder if I had anything else to tell you. I was going to go and have a swim at the pool today, but I was out until 12:30, so I didn't, you know. And then I had to calm down a bit, and then we had lunch, and then I just finished doing in the pockets in the second journal that I've got going, and then I cleared off my table. I have another sip of coffee. I cleared off my table and I decided to do this because I was umming and ahhing a little bit about it too. So I think I'll put that there. I'll probably go ahead. I don't know if I'm going to turn the corner or I'll just go and trim off the bits that I don't want. Or maybe I would like this book page. I must tear it. Must tear it. It's a must. Yes, I think I like the book page more. And then a bit of something down the side. It's a bit of a patchwork, isn't it? Never did anything like this. Oh, I should have probably taken those lumps off. Oh well. You can learn from my errors, guys. Take heed and learn from my mistakes. Now, bits of this will go off screen, I'm sorry, because it's too big. Can't fit. Okay. I did go out and buy more glue today. I had to drop a few parcels at the courier, otherwise the poor things would never get on their journey. We had to go and get photographs for Lulu and Silly Me. I'm so forgetful. I totally forgot I had to go and get this certificate from where they do the vaccinations at the hospital for high school, because you can't go if you haven't had all of the obligatory. Yes, in Italy it's obligatory to have vaccinations because some of the, I know there's lots of people who don't agree, but I would never forgive myself if Lulu got a terrible disease that could have been avoided. And so anyway, here it's obligatory. You can't go to school without it. So as far as I know, but you need a certificate to prove that you've done them. I mean, that is so Italian-like. Nothing is connected. Like, it's, I mean, you'd think it'd all be in the computer and they'd know everything, but they don't. You have to go do all these trips around and get certificates and bloody blah blah blah. And yeah, and there's only 2 days a week that they're open, of course, and only between a certain hour. And did I remember to go on Friday? No, I did not. So I'll have to go on Tuesday. They're open on Tuesday, and I'm getting close to the deadline when I'm supposed to hand in all this stuff at the high school. So I'm actually, I'm going to tell my friend she forgot as well, and but her daughter's going to a different school, but they have a similar deadline. So I'm going to ask her if I can go with her on Tuesday, and we'll go together. That way I can't forget, because she'll remind me, because she doesn't forget things. Well, not normally. I'm more forgetful. So there we go. So that is a very bodgy, very fast covering there. So that's going to go around the corner like that, you see. And I haven't done that end yet. So let's glue this down. Oops, I'm getting tangled. It's that big. I'm getting tangled. So I don't need this bit here. I'll just trim that. And I'm going to glue that down. Now, I would not use glue stick for this bit here, because this is the exterior, and I think that it's probably safer to use the PVA or whatever. Like, you have all these other glues in the States, like glitter glues, and I don't know what they are really, but yes, whatever glue is your strongest glue that you like to use, you must use that. Okay. And I wouldn't use double-sided tape, because I learnt unless you have some amazing super duper double-sided tape, I wouldn't use that either, because it comes up. It doesn't stick so well. Just grabbing a piece of paper. Here's a nice big piece of paper. I could have used that to start off with. It's nice. It's got a nice colour on it. Take that off. Don't want any lumpy bumpy bits. And I'll put that there. I don't care whether it's upside down or not. That's perfect. Okay. Now don't forget, there will be some decoration going on. I know I keep saying it, but you know, I like to be repetitive. Oh, just sent me that's messages for tonight. So I'll just turn the volume off. Did I get it off? No, I did not. Don't want any ding-a-lings going on. We've got enough ding-a-ling in here. Right. Yes, so no swimming for me. I'll have to go and do exercises to get the aggro out. I'll take the aggro out on this. Right. So yet again, I have not gone outside in the sunshine. No sunshine for me. See, that's the thing, when the 100-day project finishes, for example, I can go to the pool. I don't have to say to Stefano, I haven't done my video, I can't go. I mean, it is a bit of an excuse. I probably could have done it later, but no, I wouldn't feel like it after going to the pool. So that's the difference between doing the 100-day project and not, is that I'm not going to miss a day of the video while I'm doing that, because I said I was going to do it, and I am. I'll just put that there just so I get it. Now, I bet you didn't expect to see a video of me gluing down brown bits. Okay. So I won't do the inside right now. I've just done those bits. So let's just get them folding how they're supposed to fold. See, I like that. They're both upside down, totally upside down. Do we care? Not really. And now let's get all our folds. I like that now that it's all folded, you see? I'm going to keep that, as I said. See, when it's all folded, it's good. So I won't bother trimming it down right now, and I won't bother gluing it. I can do that. I'll do that another off video, but you've seen me do the cover. And so now, if it comes to me, what I can do, I'm just going to put it like that because I want to see it as a whole. Am I on screen and am I videoing? Oh, that took 24 minutes to do that. So I better put the lid on my glue. That's a good idea, because otherwise it'll dry. And now I can think about how would I like it to look. I've got no idea what I would like to do. None. Let me just clean off. I always see what happens when I don't know what to do. Have a sip of coffee, clean the glue off the card, wipe my hands, do anything but. Good at procrastinating. Procrastinating is always a good thing when crafting. Okay, so now also my other problem is that I have a huge mess, as you know, because I never put anything away really, because I've got these lovely things here. They're a good start, aren't they? Because I never really put anything away because I know then the next day I need to, oh, I like that with those colours. Well, that could be good. I never know what I'm not like. I know the next day I have to do another video, so I don't, you know, there's no point in putting everything away. You just have to get it all out again. And who's got time for that? Now that was a bad printout, so that could be nice. There's many things that could be nice. It's just making a decision, just deciding. And here's some more book pages. Could use this piece. Let's just tear the edges off. I probably will end up covering nearly the whole background. It was really, I really put that stuff down was really just to cover up the cardboard. I might end up just covering up the whole lot again, depending on what what inspires me. I've got all these, I mean, look, tissue papers, piles of stuff. I've got the beautiful coffee dyed things. I'll put those over there. I was looking for that, found it. Okay, and then I've got all sort of more book page, lots of things here. Don't need those. Move those out of the way. So I'm just trying to get under all the piles of stuff to get to. Well, I can use these. I've got some papers here that I like that I might use. I've got some book page. Oh, look at the squirrel there. Isn't that cute? Yep, I was just about to say I'm making a pile on that side and it's all going to fall on the floor. Well, I didn't even get the words out of my mouth. It's all on the floor. There you go. So I'm thinking I'm going to, now the reason I've got this here is I want to look at this as the cover. I don't want to open it right out because then I can't visualize what I want to do. And there's no room. I've got some bad printouts here. There's no room here for me to be able to show you what I'm looking at. That's why you're not seeing it. There's just no room because I've got the big box here. It's not like I don't want to share, it's just I can't. So I'm just going down further because I've got lots of scraps here to use from when I did the thing that I sent to Fiona. And I might just use some of them up because I got a lot. Did a lot of printing. Got some of that. I've got some of my own photographs here that I might like to use. Oh no, I won't use any of those. No. Oh my goodness, what a mess. So much stuff. Here's some old letter. Can be good. I've got some things that I just had printed out. As well. I'm just trying to see if there's a bit more here that I might like to use. I like that. It's just for me. Oh, look, I found some flowers that I wanted to cut out. Cool, look, I needed those. Okay, well, that's a start. Let's get started. Who knows? Who knows in what direction it's going to head. I've got this with the lovely birds. And blue and sort of orangey yellows are good together. I should be using my tear ruler, but I can't. Oh, it's over there. I can see where it is, but I don't really have any room here to sort of put it down. I don't want such a big piece. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do here. Let's just start. Love this. Love that. Okay. Yes. So I think I'll put that down there. I do like that. So now I'm going to use my glue. Obviously my glue. I'm going to use my glue stick, because I feel like this surface will take better, but there's a lot of gluing to be going on here. So this video might be very unsatisfactory for some of you today, very unsatisfactory I think, because you know, it's going to be, we're probably not going to get very far. So I do apologise. Oh, it's just what I felt like doing, and I've got to do what I feel like. Oh, I'm going to put it upside down. I'm knowingly going to put it upside down. So I better use my little card here and smooth. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to do something. So I'm knowingly putting it upside down. How about that? Love it. Love that. Now what? Oh, I did tear that one, but I think I like this one more. Fabulous tearing. Oh, I love it. Yes, that's it. Me likey, as Lulu would say. So as you can see, I put down something at the beginning and then started pulling out other things and went in got totally different things to what I was thinking. And you see, I haven't completely covered up the background. So let me just smooth this out. And I am contemplating putting, as this is a project for me, I do have favourite fabrics, and I am contemplating, I love that, I am contemplating putting in a fabric inside. So I really do like that. I don't think I'm going to put anything else in there, but I am going to have a sip of coffee, which, as I said, I will probably regret. So now there will be some more happening on here, but I think I'm going to continue. See, look how nice that paper is with all of this too. I just need to get some more glue under there, I think. Can you see? Yes, you can. Good, because I'm very, very crowded. Oops, and I've got my chair on. It's on the things that have fallen on the ground. Just move them out of the way. There you go. Okay, now I've got room to move. Right, what's next? What is next? Okay. I did like this. Maybe I would like some of that on the back. Now what's that? That's the flap. That is the flap. See what I mean? You need to sort of see it a little bit folded, so you can kind of like that there. I think I'll put that there. I need to make sure I get plenty of glue on it. That's my issue. And you can see I'm trying to work with fairly big pieces. You don't want to work, especially when you're trying to sort of establish your base, you don't want to work with little pieces. It'll take you forever to cover it. And you'll get confused because you have to do so many different bits. I think I would like something lacy. I probably should have printed some more of Gail's. I don't have any more of Gail's printed, I don't think. Let me see if I can find her folder. Oh, there's some nice arty maze there, but no, that's not sticking down, is it? Okay. Well, what about some of this scripty sort of stuff? Let's just have a look. No, not really. I had this. I could go with something like that there on the back. Yep. This is not easy. Not easy at all. Okay. No, I was going to do it up there. So I'm kind of happy it's not, I'm not feeling like I need to cover completely up my bodgy background that I made. I'm actually quite liking the bits that are peeking out. Let's just put it like this so we can see better here. And I would like to maybe, let me just tear this and see how I feel about this. Maybe that can, I don't want that bit there. That's better. I was going to have it go over there. Okay. So like that. I don't have any more of that. I've used it all. I would like a bit of that. Oh wait, I've got a bit of lace here that I could use maybe. Let's see what this looks like somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. No, don't want to use that one. Some old letter. There we go. Maybe I would like that. I think I would like it there. Get plenty of glue on it. It's got to go around the corner. And then, as I said, I think inside I'm going to put a fabric. I'm thinking that at the moment, but I'm not 100% sure, but that is what's going around in my head. Stick that, see, that covers some of the split paper. So it's kind of blue and yellows, isn't it? It's a lot of work to do on this. I will do some work on it off camera, so it progresses. And I think I'd like that there. The only thing about that is it might be covered up if I decide to decorate, but however, for the moment it's going to go there. Okay. Need to trim that off. I'll just tear it. Why wouldn't you tear it, Rachel? It's only a messy sort of project anyway. It's not meant to be perfect. So yes, I think tearing is the good option. There we go. Look at that. Nice and torn. I like the torn look more than the perfect look. So that's like that, and then I'll sort that out, because that's not going to be there. And then I'm looking at this here. Still needs something. Let's just see if any of this would be any good. No. Okay, well, that's that. Need to do in there. Let's look at this. You know what I would like is some of that yellow, but I don't have any more of that. So what else? I don't think I want to bring this green in. No. Put that over there. I don't want that one. Maybe do a piece of this one. I'm not convinced. I don't mind it there. I might tear it down and put it there. I don't mind that one on the spine. Okay, that's on the spine. And what am I going to put up there? I don't think I'll put that there. Let me have a look at this. This is rice paper. Nope. This is also, well, that's that funny one. I don't think I want any of those, unless I want that one. Just trying to decrowd myself. That one. Wrong colours, so get those out of the way. And then let me just see this one. Not really. I've got the birdies. No, I want something yellow there. That's what I want, is that yellowy, mustardy yellow sort of colour. So I might need to, unless I've got another bit, put that all up there. Just a second. You never know, I might have another bit. Oh, I've got that one. Put this. Okay, I'm just quiet because I'm just looking for a second what I might like to use. Okay. I'm quite happy with the spine. I just need something up here. I'm just not happy up there. But that could be quite nice fussy cut out, I'm thinking. And I don't think I want those, but I might like this one. Let's tear this a piece of this one. So these are just old wallpaper sort of designs or fabric designs, and they are in the public domain. However, I don't know whether they should be, like they should be used in selling things. I don't know. Like Lindsay says, if they're in the public domain, then they're in the public domain, but I still have my doubts about that sort of stuff. I'm wondering if I like that. I think I might like that. I'll do that. Okay, let's glue it down, lock it in. Doesn't matter, it's just for me. Now, Tonya Samuels, who I told you all to go and check out, she does beautiful things. Can't wait for your next video, Tonya. You did one of these cardboard box sort of, you did a journal, which was lovely. And what was I going to say? You went over it with Mod Podge. I think that's a really good idea. I think I'll do that. I'm going to go over it with Mod Podge. I don't normally do those things, or I could just spray it with my. I could gas myself and spray it with my spray. That's always a possibility. Haven't bought a mask yet. Didn't get there, but I could always spray it rather than use the Mod Podge. I quite liked spraying and then putting, no, I wouldn't in this case, but when I have like a image on the front, like when I print a medieval mirage image and it's on the front of my journals, I like to spray them and then put some Mod Podge over. That's a nice effect and I do it quite thickly, like I don't water it down, and with nice big brush strokes, so it kind of looks like it was painted. So that's okay. That'll do for now. I'll probably come back and revisit it and see if I want to put something else on there. And I might put that one down there. So you can see I'm just, I put some bits and pieces on the front, and I'm just using, to make it all sort of connect, I'm putting bits and pieces of those here and there, except for the yellow one. I didn't have any more, but that kind of reminds me of it. I'm putting bits and pieces here and there just to connect it all. And I'm quite happy with that cover. This needs something. I'm just not sure what. I could fussy cut these and have these coming into it, which could be nice, and I'm kind of leaning towards that. And I've got my side is like this, and I really do like this. I do like it. Quite happy with it. I probably shouldn't throw all those bits out. There's some good bits in there. I'll sort that out afterwards, and those can go back on the floor. Although I will need to do some of the inside, but I need to cover those because I haven't decided whether to take those off or not. I don't know whether to peel them off and then they'll have the gusset like that. What would happen if I did that? Then they'd be too long, so I don't want to do that. So I'm not sure. Yeah, so I think I'll put it like that's how it's going to be. Yes. Okay guys, so that is my very bodgy video today, and I'm going to keep on working on it, and then we'll do some more together. So I hope this wasn't a disappointing video for you. Thank you for watching, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye.